Hello lovelies, it's Tuesday and want to share a process video with you. This is a layout that went really quickly. I'm just showing you some of my product I used, and I had kind of prepared the surface with some style board picket fence paper and some white basil, and I just spread some gesso on there and tried to make it look a little more worn. I tried this technique with the gold Hero Arts shadow ink, just trying to spray it with some water and kind of make it look blotchy and messy, and it turned out okay, but I guess that's not my favorite technique. It's similar to when you use saran wrap or parchment paper and kind of blot with it, I guess, but a little more liquidy. So I mean, it worked, and it was actually easier to deal with than parchment paper, and I love that ink. And I took one of the Glitz roller stamps and just went through the ink and rolled that image of the little triangles on there, and layered up a couple of doilies, and then some twine. So I mean, it did come together very quickly. It's basically golds and whites. There I'm using the Liquitex permanent ink and just splattering it and some Mr. Huey's. And when you use the Mr. Huey's, just wipe it off any glossy surface because it never dries. But if you put it on just regular paper, it absorbs in, so that's much better. It takes a while to dry though. It's very opaque, as opposed to several of them that are not. And I've had the Making Memories acrylic frame forever, and it has little flowers. It's kind of hard to see, but it's got a flower etched background, and it looked gorgeous on this layout. So I finally ended up using it from my stash from forever and ever ago. And that picture is of my lovely daughter London. I did use the Best Day of My Life June kit from Scraptastic, and I'll be taking a break from ordering any further Scraptastic kits for a little while. I am coming to the end of my spending freeze, and I want to get a little bit of new product. Just a couple of things, not a bunch. So I'm being very particular and frugal at this time, and I need to catch up on my July kit, so I don't want to get behind. And I do want to play with my stash, so here I'm just kind of layering up a couple of spots for her picture, and these are Instagram pictures that she did. I used the Scraptastic, they're like a flower shape, but they came back in the December. It was like an extra little baggie of wooden embellies that you could get from them, and so I took advantage of that, and that was in that selection. And so it's from Scraptastic as well. Don't know if I mentioned that. Here are some buttons that I had in my stash that look very antique, and I thought went well with the elements on this page and helped everything tie in with the wood veneer being that shape and the doily, and then the pictures being square. There was some more balance added there. And some of the buttons I struggled with placement, but I just kept this layout very simple, very clean and easy. I did go back and add, I thought it was, needed a title, so I do go back and add some gold thickers, and that is sentiment. You'll see that at the end in my still pictures. And of course my lovely Sakura pen I'm just outlining with, because I'm addicted to it, and I have to outline everything with it. And I know I've been away, but I'm back now, and I was on vacay with some friends in Virginia, and they're up on the north side of Virginia, so I visited D.C. and had some lovely brunch there, and right next to the Potomac, and I could see the Kennedy Center. And you can check out my blog within the next day or two, and I'll post some pictures from my trip and a little information about it and my friends. So hope you enjoy the layout, and I hope to upload another video tomorrow. And I'm sorry for the Saturday Stash Dive being late. I was dependent on my daughter to load it, and then once she finally remembered to load it after my prompting, she put it on private. So that was the delay, and I was out of town. So I apologize very much. And I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.